Okay, and then we're going to move on to the bell peppers. Okay, so the bell peppers are very similar to the leeks in that they have a waxy exterior and a more absorbent kind of cells on the inside. And so what we're going to do with the bell pepper is that we're going to start at the shoulder, what I call the shoulder, and we're going to finish up at the heel of the pepper. First, plunging our knife straight in, just into the center. You know, it's hollow inside. There's a big core of seeds inside there. We don't have to cut all the way to the seeds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to curve out slightly, and we're going to end up going straight down. So we're making this very shallow S-shaped curve. The smoother it is, the more elegant that it's going to look like. We do the same thing coming over to this portion where we start our knife straight in and curve down. So all we're doing is turning the bell pepper underneath the knife, using a series of shallow S-shaped curves that don't join together with the other cut until it reaches either the shoulder or the heel. And if we did everything correctly, we'll finish up where we started. And then this bell pepper will fall in half like this. Now I generally leave the core inside. I mean, this one doesn't have a lot of seeds in it. Perhaps when I do the green bell pepper, there'll be more seeds. But it really looks like a flower if you leave the seeds inside. It looks like the center part of the flower. Why do you suppose bell pepper looks so much like a flower when you cut it open like that? Because it was a flower. Originally it was a blossom, and then the bell pepper formed. Same thing with zucchini. And so we leave the stem intact, and it's going to add to the actual image. I'll do this one in real time. You can see why it's important to have a sharp tool when you're doing this. Reduces the friction so that you can just draw onto the bell pepper to get your shape. You break it open and you can see the inside and how it looks kind of like a flower. What I'm going to do to help this one open up a little bit is just to cut the ribs. Just bringing a knife and cutting those 3 ribs is going to help it to open up in the water. We can do the same thing on the Fresno chili, just in a smaller version. Break it apart, and then you just want to make sure that you don't scratch your eyes after you cut the little Fresno chili, otherwise your eyes will be sore.